the Luo languages, we say chura. And in Itaso, we say Aymar. Aymar, if there are some Tesos here, and Karamajong and those groups, Turkana, you know those groups which make a lot of trouble, you know them. So this was our diagnosis, that if you produce a good or a service with a chibaro continuously, you will get money and you will get out of poverty. Yeah. But then, if that is the case, who buys what you produce? Nani atanunua bidhaa hizo kwa wingi? Who buys? If you produce goods and services, who buys them? Usingizi kama watu wamelala vile vile ni vizuri. Ukiwa umelala, nyoka inaweza kuingia chumbani kwako, inakuuma, unakufa bila kujua umekufa nini. If you are asleep, it is also good, because a snake will enter your bedroom and bite you and you die peacefully without knowing. When you wake up, you start now knowing the problems. Kichi nagonga hapa, hichi kitu gani? Ni mwizi ni nini? When you are awake, you become, you have more attention. So when the Ugandans were asleep, they had no problem. They were there with their tribalism, Kabila, Madini. And you find a big man promoting you, Kabila. They think he's a great man. Our man, our man. But when we woke them up and they start producing goods and services, then they discovered that, first of all, when you produce, like the Banyankore who produce milk, they don't sell it within Ankore. Because all the Banyankore have milk. I have milk, he has milk. So doesn't buy from me, I don't buy from him. But we speak the same language. Chemuge, Aterere. Yes, you're Aterere, but are you solving my problem? Niko na umaskini, unasaidia nini? In my tribe they say, Agandi, how are you? So, we discovered that if you produce a good or a service, people from your tribe may not be the one to buy that good or service. You may find the people in another tribe of Uganda are the ones who buy what you produce. They are the ones who have, who don't have what you have. So therefore we say, you people, you see, Uganda is more important for you than your tribes. Your tribes cannot bring you prosperity. You can say, you can speak, Agandi, Aterere, Ndukwega Munozo, Chemuge, Mulembe. But you may find those who greet you in your same language are not the ones who buy what you produce. So your prosperity is more premised. In the case of Uganda, certainly, me, I'm a cattle keeper. I'm a Mnyankore. Have you ever heard of Banyankore? If you have not heard of Banyankore, this is one of them. But the Banyankore don't buy my milk, mainly because they also have milk. I have milk, they have milk. I have beef, they have beef. I have bananas, they have bananas. So the people who buy my milk are the people of Kampala. Other people. So that's why in our movement, principle number one, ideological principle number one is patriotism. Uzalendo. Uzalendo kwa nini? Because you need Uganda for your own good. Whether you like me or not, you need me. Because I buy what you produce. Na kuweka pesa mfukoni. So, when the Ugandans woke up and they started producing, there's a lot of production in Uganda. Not everything is in surplus. Hatuna ukosefu wote. Now, when they started producing a lot of milk, a lot of sugar, a lot of bananas, a lot of cement, everything, the internal market was not enough. The Ugandan market was not enough. So, where do we put the sugar? Where do we put the milk? But your leaders were telling you about the tribes. Why don't the tribes solve your problem? Makabila yameshindwa. So we said, okay, have you heard of East Africa? Have you heard of Africa? Oh yes, we have heard, but we didn't. Because they were not caring about Africa. They were not caring about East Africa. Now that they have woken up and they are part of the wealth creation, they are discovering that they need East Africa. They need Africa. Because the little prosperity we have is because when you allow us, when you buy our products, tunakwenda you. When you close us, like I have heard now, you have closed the sugar now. Please, fungua sukari yoban. When you close the, mchitufungia mayai, eggs, maziwa, sukari, mahindi, all that blocks us. So therefore, that's where the second principle of our movement comes in. In order to ensure prosperity for Africa, you need patriotism in each country and Pan-Africanism in the whole of Africa. And so on. So therefore, leadership should be part of the socio-economic medicine to analyze what our societies lack and provide a diagnosis. Therefore, in the case of the African Union, I always see people coming, oh, I want to be this, I want to be that. But what are you going to? Now, the African Union is a crucial point because, as Right Honorable Odinga was saying, it is the one which can enable us to negotiate together, to put pressure on those other groups, Wazungu, Wahindi, wa China, wa America, to negotiate with them. And I am here to support the candidature of the Right Honorable Raila Odinga on behalf of Uganda, because he is a convinced Pan-Africanist. He's not just mtafuta kazi. There is a job, I apply for it. This is not career progression. It is not adding to your CV, the one, this one, this one. No, this is, in the army, when we are doing our other little work of sorting out some issues, there is somebody who is in front of the section. We call him a pointsman, a pointsman. So we are now looking for a pointsman, the one to lead us in that big battle of prosperity. Because if you say prosperity comes from unity within each country, and then it comes from African integration, economic integration, then who is leading this?